The 49ers making the playoffs is an overlooked achievement. I really do. I think when you look at their injuries, right, this is one of the most impressive seasons I've ever seen from a team with what they've had to overcome. Two all-pro caliber players on defense on IR for the season. Michael Williams on IR, first-round draft pick. They cleaned house during the offseason. A lot of their vets left. A lot of core guys that have been there for a while departed. They've had a quarterback rotation. The weapons on offense have been in and out, very inconsistent. Brandon Ayuk doesn't want to play a snap of football for the team, which is a joke. I find him completely ridiculous in the way he's gone about the situation. I've heard stories he didn't want to go to do his training or whatever the situation was. Absolutely embarrassing. And they're still 9-4. And Salah has this defense in elite shape, and Shanahan is still producing with whatever he's working with on a weekly basis offensively. This 49ers team has been really impressive all year long. Their schedule is a cakewalk. And I said it to start the season, and I put them in my playoff picture, and this is exactly why. They're a well-coached team that had an easy schedule. How could they miss the playoffs? They simply could not. This is a big step forward because this was supposed to be a rebuild year for this team. Now, I don't necessarily think they're pushing the Super Bowl. I don't think they're pushing a conference championship game. But just the fact that they have won 9 games up to this point, and it's only week 13 now. You've only lost 4 games. The team is playing complimentary football, I would say, on most evenings. That's awesome. I think it's good news for the 49ers. I think as they build and develop, because we know how great they are drafting, specifically in later rounds as well. They seem to do really well there. If they can continue to develop around Brock Purdy, who they've now paid as the franchise guy, which is totally cool. I'm all for it. I think they could build something special. They obviously did a few years ago, and they're not too far out of the race. I wouldn't list them as an A-tier team, but for sure a B-tier team. I mean, they're making the playoffs pretty convincingly, I think, with their record right now, unless they lose out, which I don't see happening with their schedule. This has been an impressive season. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan. Shout out to Robert Saleh for the job that they have done. I gave Shanahan a lot of heat last year. I don't think it was warranted. I think I was a little bit too harsh because every coordinator, every coach is going to have their flaws, their weaknesses, of course. But what can Shanahan do for the Niners? Well, he can bring a team to 9-4 working with guys off the practice roster, and that's pretty impressive.